We saw a bit of Gravity there. 11 nominations. Is it going to scoop the lot, do you think?
Well, in an average year, it might do, because it's a very, very strong film. It's a great sound design, great cast, it looks amazing. It's a very strong year this year, and 12 Years a Slave is the one I think it's going to have to beat.
Well, Gravity is a big blockbuster, isn't it? Is that going to be a help or a hindrance, do you think?
Well, in the UK, I think we like to appreciate the art of a film, as well as whether a film is good and how important it is. Gravity does give you entertainment, remarkably thrilling, it looks fantastic. But 12 Years a Slave is really something that's a very personal film. It has issues in it, and it's based on a true story. So those films tend to do very well.
Well, let's have a little look at a clip of it, shall we?
Care less about my loss than their well-being.
Master Ford is a decent man.
He is a slaver.
Under the circumstances.
Under the circumstances, he's a slaver. But you truckle at his boot.
No.
You luxuriate in his favor.
I survive. I will not fall into despair. I will offer up my talents to Master Ford. I will keep myself hardy till freedom is opportune.
Oh. Well, 10 nominations for that one. What do you think its chances are?
Very strong. I think Chiwetel Ejiofor, or Chewie, as he's going to be affectionately known. It's a shoo-in. It's a shoo-in. Even the bookies were saying that today. His performance is remarkable. It's not an easy film to watch. It's not a date movie. It is, however, one of the most important films I think that's come out of cinema in the last couple of years. Directed by Steve McQueen, a fantastic director, and this is only his third movie.
Incredible. Well, let's have a look at some Best Actress nominations. Judi Dench, yet another, and a record for her.
Yes, and a phenomenal performance in Philomena. I mean, this is a film that could have either really worked or not worked. Everybody's been impressed by this film, whoever's seen it.
It's been a real surprise success, hasn't it?
It has, and again, it's a true story. I mean, this is a film that's really touched a nerve. And Judi Dench is always good. I mean, she could read a shopping list and it would always be first class and hugely entertaining. But this film has the heart-touching elements and actually a lot more humour than you would think.
So what's your favourite, Sam, for Best Film?
It's such a great year this year. I'm going to have to say 12 Years a Slave, although the whole category this year is really, really difficult.
And what about surprise emissions? Anyone that didn't get a mention today?
Well, I think some of the big problems here were a lot of people were expecting to see more for The Wolf of Wall Street, which is the new Martin Scorsese movie that premieres in London tomorrow night. We have got nods for Leonardo DiCaprio and Scorsese. People were expecting more. And a film a lot of people have been talking about, the Dallas Players Club, have been really looking to see a lot of nominations for that. I think that will probably get more look in around the Oscars. It's not really British enough and it hasn't come out here yet, but that's the glaring omission.
OK, so a good indicator for this year's Oscars as well.
Very, very good. Very strong.